Former Indonesian Vice President Yusuf Kala brokered the 2005 local autonomy agreement in Aceh. However, he warns against expecting him to play a similar role in Papua, which gained local autonomy in 2001 after negotiations involving 3 past presidents.
Papua have done the deals 10 years ago. So many discussions, how many dialogue when still Suharto, Habibie, and Gus Dur. And finally, we achieved special autonomy.
However, Papuan separatists are not appeased. In October, activists released video of a police crackdown on a peaceful gathering of Papuan separatists. These police are from the 30,000 national police and military stationed in Papua. Although local police now keep the peace in Aceh, national security forces from outside the province still enforce internal security in Papua and are seen by many as an occupying force. Andreas Harsono, a researcher for Human Rights Watch, says the government reinforces that sense of occupation by restricting local political parties.
One major difference is that in Aceh you have local political party. In Papua you don't. If you have local political parties, the people will be empowered by themselves to control their politicians. In Papua, we don't have it.
Although the former vice president sees Papua as part of the nation's sovereign territory, like many Indonesians from other regions, he speaks of the Papuan people as a different culture, with a poor work ethic that makes them dependent on help from other regions of the country.
Because all they do it by from outsider. And need road contractor from Java or from Sulawesi. School built by this. Rice, shop, all from outside.
He says this explains in part why Papua has a high poverty rate, even though it has abundant natural resources. Human Rights Watch's Harsono disagrees and points to the recent labor strike at the world's largest gold and copper mine as an illustration how Papuans do not share in the wealth of their natural resources. He says stereotyping them as lazy is not only false, but dehumanizing.
They blame that the Papuans are being inferior, being consumer only, being not productive, and more straightforward, being lazy, being primitive, being not able to organize themselves, which is racist.
He attributes Aceh's success to the international assistance and sense of unity following the devastating 2004 tsunami that brought both the insurgents and the government forces to the negotiating table. Papua remains restricted to international organizations or observers. Harsono worries that without international involvement, both sides in Papua will remain deadlocked and the conflict will only get worse. Brian Padden, VOA News, Jakarta.